Glad we cleared that up.
I can believe what you said the other day. I can believe that people.
Very important. Yeah, very important. That's our agenda.
All right. This is the premium agenda.
Article 3, subsection B.
That's crazy.
Okay, well, let me find that.
Tell me on the side.
Oh yeah, no wait, it's at my house. It's in my printer at my house. I left the rest of it in my printer at the house. So sorry about that. Point is, this conversation we have is just all over the place. It's fun. We get the points there. I don't know if y'all heard my show, but I don't know if you hear my voice. I'm from New Orleans. I love music. I started doing this show like 8 years ago, and I've had people call me like, any pre-made questions? What are you gonna ask them? I'm like, I think he asked that. No, but we get the information out there. We have fun. My show is Apartment Live. Apartment I've been doing for like 30 years, and it started out just like little art shows and stuff. And I lived in an Apartment E, and I was from New Orleans. I was looking around, just saying that's for the backstory. That's why we meet early. And I'm 64 now, I can't believe it. But anyway, I was like 31 years old, and I was just drinking way too much. I was from New Orleans, and I was looking around going like, where's the art shows? Where's the bands? Where's the music? I was looking for it, and then I was just thought to myself, and I was like, let me go make it, or help make it, or whatever. So we started the art walks downtown. Not boasting about me, I'm just saying I did a lot in town where that's how it is in life. You gotta find it. If you're not there, right? If you're not there, you gotta find it. Yeah. And plus, I looked right in the camera and I said, "Welcome to Apartment E, writing studio music and arts house." I was sitting there all drunk and just sitting there, and I was like, "Welcome to the party." And I started having parties at my house, and I started doing things downtown, and then opening the stage up, or open stage, open mic, and 33 years later, it's gotten pretty good. I've been Arts Advocate in Orlando Weekly for like 3 times. And, I'm really happy and proud of what I've done because I've never changed. I'm still me. Like, I'm the same person. But what happened around us was all the art walk, the New Night art shows, all the art walks downtown. The first Thursday, I'll see the Oval, and then not to mention bands and everybody I've ever known in town. I know so many bands. I've interviewed over 350 bands or so, or musicians. In just 8 years I've been doing this show, I got 200 or 300 that I have never seen play. That's how big this thing is, y'all. So many people, I go, where are you from? Like, well, I live in Titusville, or I live in New Smyrna, or I've been in Stanford all my life. Like, what? We've been playing for 8 years. What? So cool. Yeah. That's the story about Apartment E, but it was a real apartment.
Oh, really?
And
I was expecting an apartment today.
But I still, we look like one of them. Okay, cool. I still have some of my best friends that at work and all work at Disney. I've been at Disney 33 years. I'm a waiter at Disney. And they still ask me, hey, you have these parties in your apartment still? I'm like, dude, just check my website one time. You'll see that I'm going places. I'm in other spots. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so got a new album. We became a trio about a year ago.
3 years? 2 years.
Probably 3 in February.
Yeah.
Damn.
Really?
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Little Lazy's been a thing for 7 years now, almost.
Yeah. 2019.
We'll talk about some stuff here, but just we're just getting to know each other better. It's good, but I'm really hard to get to know you. So. I know I'm a wall. I'm an ice wall. I know. Talk to me.
I like the 2 hours though, only because like sometimes if you do an interview, it's like so quick. You're in and out. You're like, I forgot to say this. I like how let's just get comfortable.
I mean, I'm a stream of consciousness kind of too. Like people say I'm crazy, but I'm crazy in a good way. I'll go across over there and talk about something. I go by my feelings. And the Sunday morning, I really like to feel the Sunday morning. Like right now, if we were on Thursday, there'd be 20, 30 kids running around, students all marking and knocking, and the door open. We wouldn't have to call security to listen in. I just sneak in behind them. I've done that before. They go like a little candy little girl. I forget my candy a lot. I have had one student go like hold the door. He's like this nerd. He's like holding the door. I can't let you in. What's in that bag? I'm like, "Oh, it's a black bag. I know. They told us we see a black bag sitting by itself. I'm by the bag. I'm not leaving. I'm not the bag. He was very weird. He was like, come on, I'll get to security. And then he made sure to make a big deal. I said, you gonna make a big deal about nothing. I said, I'm a DJ. And then one of the DJs walked in and said like, hey Frankie, what up? Come on in. You know, like the DJ did like, and the guy was like,
Hell out of my way.
and I said, I want to interview you on the radio. He was like, I want to talk to you, man.
What?
He thought he was gonna be like Mr. Deputy Dog or something, you know.
Give him a word.
I think I had the security on the whole time just now. they just heard that conversation. Now they're like,
In a phone.
yeah, I didn't want my smartphone. I didn't want my smartphone. I fought against it. The only reason I got a smartphone is because I couldn't read the numbers anymore. Like deep, with the 3 numbers. For a month, I had that date, that time, and I had another time right here. And I kept going because I knew I was a smartphone. Remember, I was going trying to learn it. I was going, I think you just got to do like this to get rid of it. And I was like trying to delete it. And I showed Mary. He says, Frankie, that's the time on the phone when you took it from the old phone. That's not on this. I was wondering why it was 7:02 for 3 months. You know, every time I looked at it, I thought it was like some mysterious, like, you know, Fight Club stuff. Or something. I was like, oh my God,
You're in a simulation.
7:02 again. Oh my God, it's 11:11. You know, whatever. I don't know why I said that. That's because I heard that about your albums came out October.
Oh yeah.
10-10.
I absorb a lot of stuff real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10-10. We should have done it at 10-10. Brewing.
Well, which is my sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
That's my sponsor
Is it?
for the show. But that's my
10-10?
that's my favorite spot. That's where I do all my shows.
Yeah.
They're sponsoring your music segment today.
Oh, cool.
You don't know it, but they are. Like, sponsoring means they don't pay you nothing. But
Made
you're like, wait a minute, we're being. He's like the manager. He's like, wait, we're being sponsored. Well, we need some money. We're being
We'll just
sponsored.
take some free beers. It's fine.
We'll go over there and get them after the show. That's what I always do. Unless I got somewhere to be like church. And he's like, I'm so tired from my trip. Did you just get in? Did you just get in?
2 a.m. last night, yeah.
How was it?
Awesome. Worth it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it on the air.
Alright.
Because we're in Florida and they're all free,
Dying over there.
dying at 10 below.
Freezing,
You know? Like,
It'll be
oh.
cold on Tuesday. It's dropping back down to the 30s.
Wow.
Over there, it's like high of 10, negative 10.
We were walking to dinner and it was like 11 degrees. Like wind blowing.
Yeah.
Wow.
High of 1.
Yeah.
It's like absurd.
Dude, double digits, single digits.
Yeah.
Insane.
Double negative digits. In Chicago.
If anybody wants to listen to y'all live, they can go to apartmedia.com. I got it all linked up there. But I hate our website, the radio's website. It's just so amateur and confusing. But you can listen to WPRK.org.
Yeah, check out that website.
Yeah.
But it's really only like you can just live stream. There's not like an
Some people don't
archive
like
or.
to that.
They have this is the deal. They have so many students running in and out like every 3 or 4 years. There's new staff, and they run the show.
Mhm.
There's like 30 of us that run the show, like different, all the diverse music from India and rock and alternative and talk shows, but we have no decision making in anything ever. So most of us just come to our show and leave, or like me, come in and go like, I can never just be quiet. Like, and I got like, you know, I printed out 30 or 40 WPRK sites, and I hand them to the director. He's really cool. I said, Greg, you got to do something. You got to contact the old directors, or the old students, or the people that were running these things, and
The alums.
and get rid of them, because WPRK has like 30 spots, and they're so confusing, and people even go like, well, they didn't post since 2021, you know, and we're like, who was the administrator? We have no idea.
Yeah.
It's
So
a free for all.
point is, the website was like, the website needs to bring it all together, and they can't get it together. They finally got the stream on there, but they can listen live on that, or
It's pretty good. WPRK.org.
yeah, it's alright. There's a spot there on the top.
He should have hired me.
Hit the big play button.
The
I would have updated the website. They should have hired me.
Yeah, get him on.
let's go to the lobby. Well, before we leave, what?
And post this on.
Just tell me the important things that you want to talk about. The show coming up this 31st at Tuffy's, right?
Yeah.
With Someday River.
Yeah.
I love Grayson.
Carabelle.
I don't know Carabelle.
They're great.
I've heard the name.
They're really good.
Really? Same style, kind of
What style are they?
rocking alternative.
I guess.
So I've never heard Someday River.
Dude.
What would you describe them as?
All
Probably
right,
the same.
here we go. My older kind of, but you know, to me, like Minus the Bear kind of ish.
Oh, nice. I love Minus the Bear.
Minus, and remember Thrice?
Yeah.
And kind of like Bright Eyes, kind of.
Okay.
It's that alternative 2002, but they
Speaking my language.
really.
Oh yeah.
Kev knows a lot. Seriously.
It knows more than me. Yeah, I just know that because I just love music so much. But I miss the '90s pretty much, except like there's a few. Cause I missed a whole lot because I'm such a Prince freak. Like I'm a Prince fanatic. I got
really?
everything the Prince is ever. Yeah. Anyway, so usually I'll play some
What
of
just
that.
happened?
Prince entered the room. Prince.
I feel like Carabelle was kind of like almost Kings of Leon.
Yeah, they're a little
Okay.
poppier and a little
Yeah.
like, I guess more indie.
I don't really like to describe. What do y'all describe yourself as? Rock? Bad?
It's totally bad.
I don't think so. I'm doing some cool stuff. I like that frequency a lot. Frequency.
So we started
I love that stuff.
like blues
Thank you.
rock, so like Black Keys. That was like the main influence. So we
Because
like
y'all would do it.
yeah. So we kind of carried the riffiness over, and then for the last album for Sonder, that was. I went to we went to a Turnstile concert, and after that I'm like, damn, I'm kind of sick. Just the energy of those, so it's just like mixed with some power chords and like kind of melodic vocals and stuff like that.
I know the acoustic style is not your style, but the songs are melodic. You just said, and so it's y'all.
Yeah.
We can play off your phone. We'll talk about it here. But
Yeah.
Do you have an Apple phone or Android? What do you have?
Apple.
I've got. Do you have the dongle?
I don't.
I got something.
I have the old one too, so it'd be like the old style.
iPhone?
Not USB-C. It's the
This.
yeah.
Will that work?
Yeah.
We can plug right in.
Oh
Play with-
yeah, right. Okay.
And we can play whatever you want. We can pipe it in, so we'll play it off of yours.
Okay.
I had gotten. I'm so efficient. Right? Look,
Yeah, that was good.
baggy. This is what you do. See? It's not drugs. It's musical drugs. Unless you get high on the sticker. New sticker. Apartment E. Come visit us someday. Hi, welcome. I had a friend who's like 8 feet tall. He does the food reviews for me. No, he was following me, and I was like, "Come on, let's go." I'm honestly, he was like, "Frank," I was like, "Come on, just get down like this." Say the red dog in French, and he said like "Les Chiens Rouges," and I was like, "That's the name of the event." So we all be like, "Oh, you gonna do our show, Frankie? Yeah, I'm doing Les Chiens Rouges." And then, no, what's that mean? The red dog. Just be real. So I did the Les Chiens Rouges. I'm gonna make buttons. I'm gonna do all kinds of stuff. I'm fancy like that.
Oh yeah.
So, Brendan Pafford. That's it. Kevin Cook. Hot. Cat. Not cat.
Middle name.
Fat. Well, it's Frank. Or, what's your next name? Frank? I think that.
Yeah, I thought you guys could like you have like an unspoken.
We know how to make a good sauce. Right?
Down in the bayou.
And meatballs. Yeah, Cajun and Italian. That's even worse.
Have you got any French in you? I know there's a lot of French in
What? It's kind of personal, don't you think?
I got a question.
We're off the air, right?
Yeah, like
question about the
I
menu, please.
forgot that night. I forgot about that night already. You bring that back, my past.
It was a repressed memory.
Source. Is that the sound? Dang, y'all bad. We gotta be good on the radio because we could
No
definitely.
language, right?
This is the deal. If you can help it, no, we can't. But
We're
but if we do say something, don't talk about it because that's when you bring attention to it.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
I got a dump button, but I never used it.
we're on our. We'll be on our good behavior.
We'll see. We'll see about that. I'll be the chick chat. I'm just playing.
Well, just FCC wise, you know.
Yeah, I had my first time.
This means it's gonna be good.
My first time here, I didn't know how to run any of the equipment, and when I took over, and it was Thanksgiving Day the next day, and this girl comes and said, "Hey, you want to take over my show? No one's in the studio. You go learn your equipment. I'll learn all my blues CDs, all my Zydeco CDs, and jazz, and local CDs. I mean, I'm old school. I got created a freeloader. I had like 100 CDs on the. And I brought my mom's recipe for gumbo. Cause I didn't know what I was talking about on the radio.
Yeah.
So 2 hours. I was like 2 hours. I got here. The girl after her called me said, "Hey, why don't you just take my show too? That's another 2 hours." Then there was no one else the rest of the day till like about 10 o'clock at night. So I did like a 9-hour show, my first learning the equipment. But I'm sitting there going, I'm like going, what am I gonna talk about? So I'm hitting the mic like, is this thing on? You know, like I didn't know I was all by myself in the studio. The old studio, it's 8-second delay when there's cuss words.
Yeah, that way you can dump it.
Which I've never done. And I had Buckhead. And I said, well, that's to be cool, a little ska, half a little reggae. And that song started not with it started with the P word, like, and then he hollered it like
It's crazy.
and I just went, I froze, and so I was like trying to push a button, I couldn't do it. So and when you stop for 8 seconds,
Yeah.
this big light bulb would pop on to let you know it's dead air.
Yeah.
So I was like a deer in the headlight. I was just going, no, can't call nobody. Nobody help me. I'm stuck on the air.
Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving Day. So I come back and I was just like, came back. I was like, y'all ready? You know. And I said real country, and then I went, I'm ready. Like anytime I was like, I'm ready. Like to myself.
Yeah.
After the whole day, my friend called me. He said, I love your intro. I said, wait. He said, babe, your mic was on the entire time when you were talking to yourself the whole time. He said, well, I was laughing so much about you. He said, and my mom needs the recipe to finish
The
it up.
gumbo.
But then after that, the director called, and his name popped up. I don't never use the phone because I don't know how to use the phone still. I don't want to use the phone. It's always trouble. He's closing out now. We'll get in there in a minute. And he goes, I went, oh no. I said, Greg, I'm sorry. He says, who are you, number one? Because I had not even met the director yet.
Greg Golden.
Yeah. I said, who are you? He said, dude, who are you? I said, Frank, I'm sorry. He said, no, my mom wants to know what the next recipe is. I want to let you know it's good hearing a voice. I'm having fun here listening to you. You're really fun. You're real natural on the radio. And I was like, okay, cool. I didn't tell him nothing about the cuss word. I thought he was talking about the cuss
You were in
word.
trouble.
And he said, my mom's sitting here from Indiana, or Michigan, or wherever. Said she's ready to hear the next thing from your mom's recipe. You better finish that. And I was like, okay, Greg, all right, see you later, bye.